5G and 6G and NTN with that are going to have a huge impact on the SATCOMs market, both for commercial, government and defense type of applications. And in addition to the big changes on the data and the control plane, that impact, of course, the ground segments as well as the satellite payloads. What we see from our point of view is that the operational side of the business also changes. As much as the satellite data plane converges with the telco data plane, as much as see that the operational systems and the operational workflows in satellite service providers and operators align with the telco best practices as well. So what we've done on our DataMiner XOps platform, we have focused on the 3 core telco workflows, and we've automated those workflows and made them very accessible for satellite operators and satellite service providers. The first key workflow, and again, this was like a screensaver here. The first core of our workflows is anything related to inventory management. So all the inventory, whether it's satellite terminals, modems, whatever you have in the facility, tracking the inventory levels, tracking the end-of-life dates, tracking the full life cycle, including all the planning that comes around it, is an essential telco workflow for anybody. And we see that satellite service providers also adhere to systems that manage that in an electronic and digital manner. So we have full solutions for the asset management and lifecycle management. The second telco workflow is, of course, anything related to monitoring, observability, and SLA reporting. So that's very essential since ever. So with DataMiner, we integrate with all hub technologies. In this case, it's an ST Engineering iDirect platform where we track all the KPIs, including RF stats, IP stats, location information, but also consumption information from all the VISA terminals, and we group that data nicely per account, per VNO on the network. We do the same for multiple technologies because in the end, service providers will have multiple technologies working. So you can have VSAT hubs that are traditional from the traditional ground segments providers, but also you can mix and match it with Starlink information, you can mix and match it with OneWeb terminals, etc. So we combine all that data in our digital twin. So that comes with, let's say, overall service monitoring and performance management towards the end user, regardless of the types of technology used in the network. So that's the second core workflow for any telco operation. And the third one is basically automating the service deployment. We call that service orchestration. So DataMiner can take in service orders like any other telco would take in, for instance, your order for a broadband connection at your home. We can take in the same orders using the same standards like TM Forum and basically process those orders to fully automatically deploy SCPC links, VSAT circuits, and so on. We do that very smart because we also manage all the capacity or bit rates available on the payloads. So the 3 core workflows within the telco operation is what we focus on: inventory management, anything related to service and SLA, monitoring and reporting, and of course the third one, service planning, mission planning and orchestration.